Hello Taurus, this is your goal reading for August 2020. It uses Tafa as well as Tarot. Now if you are great at having abundance attitude and you can do this really quickly, that is definitely the way to go. I, however, need a roadmap, something to work on to get me closer every month. So this is your goal reading. I already did the abo on the Tafa because I've already done the Tafa. And the abo was giving 2 packages of diapers to the local domestic violence shelter. Abo is more of a thank you, what can I give back for your help in my reading and learning what we are understanding today. And so here we go. Your reading, your mantra for the month came in Od Iwari. And what that means is creating new things will promote healing. That was affirmed in Agunda Meji. Your ire was Odi Oyeku, and the mantra for that was creating new things allows you to close doors that don't serve you. And that yes came in Ashe. Now your Ayewo, and that means when you're in negative thinking and you're going against your ire, I read this differently because I like to stay out of Ayewo, so I'm like, please give me something to keep me more on track. What can I do to stay out of it? And that came in Owanran Ofun. Chaos removes your fun. That yes came in Osa Ogunda. Okay, so that was your reading for the Tafa for the month of August. We're going to go on to do the tarot. Your biggest goal for the month of August is freedom. Freedom to be who you are. Freedom, mobility. Yeah, so allow yourself some freedom. And your message from the angels. I like to use the angel decks. I find it also to be in pretty much every religion, so it really works for me. And the card you got was, this situation is already resolved. It says, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and then you tell the situation, in a divinely perfect way. So freedom to move, freedom to let go of some of that strife and worry. All right, now for your Tafa reading, not Tafa, sorry, tarot. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we go. Your first card. You have the Ace of Cups inverted. You have the 8 of Pentacles inverted. You have the 6 of Pentacles inverted. You have Judgment right side up. You have the 8 of Wands right side up. You have the Lovers right side up. You have the 5 of Wands right side up. You have the Tower right side up. You have the Chariot right side up. Okay, you have the Knave of Wands inverted. And finally, you have the King of Swords right side up. Looks like a pretty good month so far. All right, in your physical realm, you have the Ace of Cups inverted. So yes, you could be starting to gain some of your desires and momentum to that. There may be a little resistance along the way. And with that, say that's the more easy to see, and the more behind the scenes hidden is the 8 of Pentacles inverted. So when this is right side up, to me, this is where you're having some trouble seeing the fruits of your labor. So maybe you've been in July working towards something and not quite seeing that fruit of your labor. I think you're going to start seeing it in August. Then you have in your emotional realm the Six of Pentacles. Right side up is giving. So upside down is you're probably working on yourself more than others, I would guess, this month emotionally. But with that behind the scenes, because this is what it looks like from the outside, this is a perspective and emotions. On the inside, the hidden part is you have the Lovers. So you're going to have chances and choices to be creative with stuff that you like to do, because this can be a person that you connect with, but it can also be a joy. Like if you like gardening, it would be the joy of gardening, connecting with that. If it's writing, possibly writing, singing, things that you connect to, that you enjoy, you're going to have opportunities to do that this month, which is great because you have freedom to do that. Your mental, you have Judgment. So that means things are going to look like they're starting to become more fair. And that's pretty much it. If you have a fair playing field, you're going to feel better. However, the other side of the coin is there is some chaos mentally. So with your Ashe, try not to, your power, your Ashe, try not to start arguments if possible, because it does show that there is some chaos in the mental arena that you'll want to watch out for. Kind of chaos can kind of limit the freedom sometimes. But then again, sometimes when you're trying to break free of something that's important to you, other people aren't used to you doing that, so it may cause chaos within them. So, weigh your options. So, in your spiritual arena, though, you have the Eight of Wands, and it shows balance. So, it's good to be balanced in all things. You have a lot of different types of balancing cards here. So it's good to be balanced, but the underlying thing is you have the Tower. So you're actually at a point, if you're working on freedom, you're kind of throwing away the old house to rebuild a new house, which is where chaos comes in sometimes, because as you're changing, that can happen. But it's wonderful. The Tower is a wonderful card because it means that once you're like flipping this and you're rebuilding and you're building anew, you usually build stronger, better, and smarter. So it's really good, especially in the spiritual arena, because it tells me you have an opportunity to feel like you're more connected at some point this month. All right, your current situation is the Chariot, so you are driving forward. If you have the horses going in the same direction, it's going to be very very good. And if you've got your carts going in two different directions, you're going to feel the pull. So try to focus, try to communicate with in your relationships and whatnot, because it's better to have two people going the same direction. It's just better all the way around. And this way you're not surprising them as to what you're planning to do either. You never know, they may actually get on board and really support you in it as well. All right, so your obstacle is the Knave of Wands. So to me, the obstacle, we just kind of talked about it. The Knave of Wands is, knaves are very novice. They're younger. So they can accomplish things, they can do great things, but it is very young. There's not a lot of wisdom in it yet. So if you are moving forward and trying to manifest new things, again, you have freedom, so don't let people take your dream, but at the same time, allow them to get on board with you, because you don't want to create chaos. And a lot of times, like especially me, I try when I'm starting a new project, I don't tell anybody about my new project at all. And then all of a sudden they're like, whoa. And I had an epiphany the other day because I actually had a friend of mine be very supportive. And I was like, wow, I'm really, really glad that I told her. But of course, I had to divine and have Tafa tell me twice to tell her. So I am very stubborn. But it still worked out for me. So on the Knave of Wands, do believe that other people are going to support you. Maybe not everyone, but there are quite a few that will probably. And either way, even if they don't, it's already taken care of, and your goal is freedom because you want to move on to that abundance attitude. That's where we're moving on. And then your final card is the King of Swords, which is great because that means that you can't be a king without people. A king can't be a king by himself. So that means other people are going to help you cut your path this month. It's right side up, so that's a very supportive card. So I think when you're getting your freedom, it's freedom to be yourself, freedom to move freely, freedom to choose new things, and the freedom to allow other people to see it and possibly help you along the way. I hope this reading was good for you this month. If for some reason you don't feel this has pertained to you and you were born between the 17th and the 23rd, please feel free to check out Gemini's next month video because sometimes I feel like these things overlapped. So that could happen. But other than that, I will see you next month. I am Allie Thur. Have a wonderful, wonderful August.